Part 1. The Hidden Psychology of Attraction. Stoic Glow. Script: most men spend their lives chasing love, never realizing they're chasing illusions. They think attraction is luck, timing, or looks. But attraction is a psychological code only few men understand. Nearly all men walk through life without truly understanding how women think. They react to what's visible: her words, her moods, her silence, while missing the deeper pattern. A woman's attraction isn't random. It's driven by emotional laws that have existed since the dawn of human nature. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." That's the key. Attraction isn't about impressing her. It's about mastering yourself, your composure, your energy, your presence. When you understand these hidden psychological principles, everything changes. You stop chasing attention, and she starts seeking your approval. You stop chasing love, and it begins to flow toward you. This isn't manipulation. It's about becoming the kind of man who moves through life with calm certainty, whose silence speaks louder than words, whose boundaries create desire instead of distance. Seneca said, "He who is brave is free." Freedom from needing validation is the foundation of attraction. When you no longer need her to feel powerful, you become unforgettable. Each secret you'll learn isn't about changing women, it's about transforming yourself. By the end, you'll see that what draws her in isn't charm or appearance, but your steady, unshakable presence. Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Choose thoughts that build strength, not desperation. Because when you master yourself, you master attraction. Part 2. Women speak in tests. Not Truth's Stoic Glow script: most men fail not because they lack charm, but because they misread a woman's tests. When she says, "I'm not sure you're my type," or grows distant, he panics. He explains, chases, overreacts, and in doing so, he fails the very test she's giving. Women rarely communicate directly. Their words often hide questions like, can this man remain calm when things don't go his way? Can I trust his strength? A woman's silence, coldness, or even flirtation with another man isn't rejection. It's a subconscious measurement. She's testing your frame, your steadiness, your self-control. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." That's the essence of every test. She's not asking for perfection. She's checking if you're grounded. Because a man who loses his composure at the first sign of pressure shows her he cannot handle life's storms or hers. Imagine a calm sailor in a storm. While others panic, he adjusts his sails and guides the ship. That's how a stoic man responds when tested. He doesn't argue, doesn't justify. He stays steady, and in that steadiness, attraction grows. Seneca wrote, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." So when she's cold or distant, don't react, observe. When she tests, don't defend, smile. That calmness tells her you are different. You are solid. Women don't test to hurt you. They test because they want to trust you. And the man who passes these tests isn't trying to please her. He's simply proving, through his peace, that he can lead both himself and her world. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Remember that? And no test will ever shake you. Part 3. Emotional control is irresistible. Stoic Glow. Script: true power isn't loud, it's calm. Most men lose women not because they lack attraction, but because they lose control of themselves. She tests his patience, ignores a message, or throws sarcasm his way. He reacts. Anger replaces reason. Emotion replaces strength. And in that moment, she sees weakness. Epictetus taught, anyone capable of angering you becomes your master. When you let emotions control you, you surrender your authority. A woman feels it instantly, because nothing kills attraction faster than a man who can't control his own storm. Think of two men. One raises his voice, defends himself, and argues for validation. The other lowers his tone, smiles calmly, and speaks only when needed. The second man radiates strength not because he says more, but because he feels no need to. Seneca said, "Self-control is the highest form of strength. It's not your car, your looks, or your money. It's your composure that draws her in. When you can stay grounded amid chaos, you become a source of peace in her emotional world." Picture a firefighter walking through smoke. He doesn't panic. He acts with precision. That's the energy of a stoic man. He's he's aware, yet unshaken. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. So when she provokes or withdraws, stay still. Let silence become your statement. Because a calm man controls the energy of the room, and a woman, consciously or not, feels safest with him." Part 4, Confident Leadership, is magnetic, Stoic Glow script. Women are drawn to men who lead not with control, but with calm direction. Leadership isn't about dominance. It's about clarity, purpose, and quiet confidence. Most men wait for permission. They ask too many questions, second-guess every move, hoping not to offend, not to make a mistake. But hesitation kills attraction. Because uncertainty signals weakness, and no woman feels safe following uncertainty. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be. Then do what you have to do." Leader doesn't seek approval. He decides, he moves, and he owns the outcome. It's not arrogance, it's alignment. His direction comes from within, not from her reaction. Imagine two men planning a date. One chooses the restaurant, leads the evening, and enjoys the moment. The other keeps asking, "Where do you want to go?" and apologizes for everything. Which one makes her relax? Which one makes her respect him? Seneca wrote, "To be everywhere is to be nowhere." A man who lacks direction spreads his energy thin. A man with purpose commands gravity. When your life has structure and vision, she feels it tits in the way you walk, decide, and speak. Leadership is not about leading her. It's about leading yourself. A man who knows his path doesn't need to convince anyone to follow. He becomes magnetic simply because he's moving with certainty. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." Every decision you make, where to go, what to do, how to react, is a reflection of that inner leadership. So don't wait for her approval. Set the tone. Lead the moment. And she will naturally follow, not because she has to, but because your presence gives her something solid to trust. Part 5, Reading Subtle Cues and Controlled Tensions, Stoic Glow. Script: most men listen to words. Stoic men listen to energy. A woman's language isn't spoken, it's felt. Every glance, every pause, every small change in tone reveals more than 1,000 words. She says, "I'm fine," but her eyes look distant. She laughs, but her body turns away. Most men take her words literally. Few read what her silence is saying. Epictetus taught, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." To truly connect, you must learn to read what's unspoken. Her posture, her tone, her breathing, these are signals of her emotional world. Ignore them, and you'll always chase what isn't real. Notice them, and you'll understand her without needing to ask. Now let's speak of tension, the invisible current that fuels attraction. Women are drawn to mystery and steadiness. When you rush, over-explain, or seek reassurance, you kill that spark. But when you hold your ground, when you let silence breathe between moments, she feels something deeper: curiosity, anticipation, desire. Seneca said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." That's the art of controlled tension. It's the balance between closeness and distance, between warmth and restraint. It's not about playing games. It's about embodying calm strength while allowing her emotions to unfold. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Stop talking about what a good man is like, and just be one." So be that man, the one who doesn't chase validation, the one who can look her in the eye. Say little, and let presence do the talking. A woman remembers not what you say, but how you make her feel in your silence. Controlled tension is not manipulation. It's awareness. It's the art of being steady in a world addicted to reaction. And once you master it, she'll think about you long after you've left the room. Part 6, The Golden Rules of Attraction, Stoic Glow script. When you master these principles, attraction stops being a mystery, it becomes your nature. You no longer chase validation. You no longer explain your worth. You become the man women feel drawn to without saying a word. Marcus Aurelius said, The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Your thoughts shape your presence. A calm, grounded mind radiates quiet power while a restless one repels. So remember these golden rules. Stay calm under pressure. Never let her tests shake your frame. Listen to her energy more than her words. Lead with direction, not control. And above all, give her the gift of your silence, because peace is rare, and rare things attract. Epictetus said, "No great thing is created suddenly." Be patient with your growth. Every mistake is a lesson. Every rejection is refining you into something stronger. You're not losing your being shaped. Seneca wrote, "He who is brave is free." Freedom is not walking away from her, it's walking toward yourself. When you master that, you become the calm in her storm. You become the man she can't forget. So ask yourself, will you keep guessing like most men? Or will you rise above emotion, lead with presence, and live as the man the Stoics spoke of, steady, unshakable, and rare in this chaotic world? Because the moment you master yourself, you master attraction, respect, and peace all at once.